This month's TV 47 Star Student of the Month from Charles R. Drew Middle School.
There's Mary Gaston. Mary, good morning to you.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here this morning. Mary is 14 years old, and she's at Charles R. Drew Middle School, and she is our Star Student of the Month. Mary, tell us a little bit about yourself.
Well, I'm 14. I go to Charles R. Drew Middle School. I'm on the A honor roll. I'm in FBLA, and I'm the president of FBLA. I'm in SGA and Junior Beta as well. And I have 2 older siblings and a nephew that's 2.
All right. We appreciate you coming this morning. At 14 years old, you're an awfully busy young lady.
Yes, sir.
FBLA president, and that's a big hat to wear right there.
Yes, sir.
What's so special about the FBLA?
Well, I think it prepares you for your future a lot, and we get involved with a lot of organizations, and recently we just worked with Well House and March of Dimes, and we raised about $3,000 for March of Dimes.
Have you been able to go to any of the conferences yet with the FBLA?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Mary Gaston is our star student. She's a student at Charles R. Drew Middle School, and she's on the A honor roll. And I always love talking to students who are on the A honor roll. How do you do that?
Well, it's pretty tough because English, I have honors English, and it's really hard. But you just have to manage your time and get things done.
Yeah. Now, what are some of your favorite subjects?
My favorite subject this year is probably science.
And why science?
Well, I like Mr. Brown because he's a great teacher, and he makes everything very understandable. Like, he demonstrates for us, and I like learning visually. So.
Mary Gaston, who's at Charles R. Drew Middle School. What's the need about Charles R. Drew Middle School?
Well, I believe that we have great faculty and staff as well as students, and we all work together. And
all right. And when you grow up, and after high school, you want to be a surgeon. What type surgeon?
I want to be a cardiothoracic surgeon, and they work on the heart.
That's hard for even me to say.
Yes, sir. And they work on the heart and other organs in the chest.
What goes into your decision to be in that field?
Well, I've always wanted to ever since I was little, and it just seems very interesting to me.
Have you thought about particular schools that you're...
Not yet. I've been thinking about it, but I haven't found one.
You attend Free Will Church of God in Christ in Lincoln, Alabama, and your pastor's Andre Wren. Are you pretty involved in the church work?
Yes, sir. Recently, a deacon from our church, he has his own organization called To Mentor, Educate, and Empower, and we did this thing called Operation Warm, and we gave over 300 coats away. That
makes you feel warm yourself, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Mary Gaston, who's Charles R. Drew Middle School in the Lincoln area, and she's on the A honor roll. She's FBLA president, SGA, and Junior Beta Club. Talk about the Junior Beta Club a little bit.
Well, in Junior Beta, you have to maintain about an A average, and we haven't done much this year yet, but I think we're going to help plan a dance or something for the school.
Yeah. Now, you're not involved in sports, but you're a very busy young lady.
Yes, sir.
What do you kind of do in your downtime?
Well, in my downtime, I like to study sometimes, and
why do you like to study? I mean, most kids, you know, they're going the opposite way.
Yes, sir.
But why is it different with you?
Well, I want to be very successful in my future, and I know that studying and putting in hard work
Got to pay the price, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Mary Gaston, who's 14 years old at Charles R. Drew Middle School in Lincoln, is our Star Student of the Month as well. Mary, who is somebody that maybe from your family or maybe from school or both that you look to as your go-to person when you have an issue or you have a problem or you just need somebody to talk to? Who would a couple of people be?
Well, it would probably be my mom because I talk to her sometimes, and probably Miss Evans, my FBLA advisor, because she's very sweet and understandable. And she's a nice person.
Yeah, and it's good to have somebody you can go to because
yes, sir.
None of us have all the answers. And it's good to have family and others in education or friends who can be a part of us making this day good And this day, Mary Gaston is our Star Student of the Month from Charles R. Drew Middle School in Lincoln. And you'll be out of school for the holidays in just a few days.
Well, I'm already out because I'm exempt.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Tell us about how long you been out now?
Well, my last day was Monday.
Okay.
So we don't go back until the 6th, I believe.
Okay.
So I have about 3 weeks.
Yeah. Well, you can have a lot of fun in 3 weeks.
Yes,
You get a
sir.
lot of studying in as well. Mary Gaston, 14-year-old Star Student of the Month from Charles R. Drew Middle School. And when we talk about your studies, and you talk about you study even in your downtime, do you do most of your studies at school or at home?
Well, I believe that it's about equal because we have a lot of work, and I believe that if I get most of it done at home, it'll help me out because I don't have much time to ask questions in class, and so I can just figure some things out.
Are you big into computers and stuff?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. How's that helped you in the social media realm?
Well, it helps you spread the word about things, and it helps you get easier answers and quickly, and it's efficient.
Yeah. And it's a tool that can be used both positively and negatively.
Yes, sir.
And certainly you use it in a positive realm. Mary Gaston from Charles R. Drew Middle School is our Star Student of the Month. And you'll be heading out of middle school before long.
Yes,
and
sir.
So that's exciting too, huh?
Yes, sir. Yeah. I'm really excited about going to high school.
I bet you are. You would go to Lincoln High?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. Mary Gaston, our Star Student of the Month this morning. She's from Charles R. Drew Middle School in Lincoln. Mary, thanks for coming this morning. Appreciate that so much. And happy holidays to you.
Happy holidays to you too.
More Daybreak just ahead here on this Wednesday morning.
This Star Student of the Month was brought to you by TV 47. Tune in to Daybreak weekdays at 6:30 a.m. for your Star Student of the Month.